Sellers closing costs. This video is super overdue. But guys, if you are new here, I am Kira Ford. My channel talks about real estate tips and tricks, dance, fitness, go-tos, and much, much more. So today we're gonna just talk about what sellers should expect when they sell their house. Of course, everyone's always like, when am I gonna net? Okay, well, yes, on that net sheet, it breaks down all these different fees. So we're gonna talk about the top 6 fees that most sellers will pay at closing. So the first cost would be about title policy. So in a normal market, sellers would pay for a title policy, but we are in a seller's market. Most buyers are paying for that. So that is an expense that is negotiable, but just for normal sakes, this is something that would be on your net sheet. So title policy is usually 0.6% of the asking price. So with that being said, if it's $500,000 home, you'd look about $3,000 for the title policy, okay? And the reason why the title policy is very important, it's basically for the new owners to know that there's no, tax liens or property lines that are, misconstrued. So it basically goes in and does the search for you, and that is the fee to do the title policy. The second fee that you typically will see on the net sheet is the escrow fee. An escrow fee is basically where you're having an escrow account where they hold your money, which is like the earnest money, the option fee that come in. They hold it before they transfer everything for closing. So that fee is usually anywhere from like $500+. Every title company is a little different. They charge a little bit more, a little bit less on the escrow fee. A third cost that you would see on your net sheet or an expense is recording and attorney fees. So these vary as well with each title company because each title company charges a different amount for that. But basically, they charge you to pull those records, to do some, documentation, and pay the attorneys to look over the documents before you actually close on the home. A fourth fee that a lot of sellers are not seeing nowadays because it is a seller's market is a survey. So typically if you have a survey, then you don't have to pay for this. You just take it out, and as long as the title company can use that survey, you don't have to pay for another one. But if you don't have a survey, you just bought, you bought the house, you bought the land and you bought a house you built a house on it and you never got a new survey, then yes, a survey does need to be ordered, and it's anywhere from $500+. I had a survey as high as $1,200. So it just depends. This was also on an acre lot. So it does vary, but that is another fee that a seller does usually take on. But like I said, it is a seller's market. A lot of buyers are taking on that cost for you guys as well. The fifth fee that you typically see on a net sheet is home warranty. So this is another one that is negotiable or optional. Once again, it is a seller's market. A lot of sellers are not paying for home warranty, but I think home warranty is so important. But it's usually anywhere from about $525 to about $725. I've seen it even higher. It's just because everything is going up. Inflation is making prices that used to be little go a little bit bigger, of course. But home warranty is so important because if the seller is not going to pay for it, at least ask your agent to pay for it. Maybe that be a closing gift for you, or you need to get it as a buyer because home warranty is so important. I actually had a client who decided not to get home warranty. I told her she should, and she didn't want it to be a closing gift. Whatever. She moved in, her hot water heater went out, and then she was out all this money that she could have easily avoided if she had home warranty, because then she would have only had to done a deductible instead of actually paying for labor and buying it was just a hot mess. So do not, as buyers, do not get home warranty. Always have home warranty, please. Okay, that was my little rant. Back to it. The sixth and the last fee that you will see on your net sheet, sellers, is broker commission. And this is where you are paying your agent and the buyer's agent. And it's not even agent, you're paying the broker. You're paying Keller Williams, for me, 3%. And then you also pay 3% for another buyer agent, their broker. And then I always like to break down commission because I think that's sometimes a hot topic, because there's some agents who like to discount. There's also some agents who do not clearly describe or give in detail of what that fee looks like. So as a seller, you pay 6% to sell your house, okay? And the 6% is split between the buyer agent and the seller agent. Now, when you actually send the money to the broker, the 3%, 1% typically goes to the broker, okay? The other 1% goes to Uncle Sam taxes, and then we're left with really 1%. So when people start to ask if we will, negotiate our rates or, bring our commission down, it's one of those things. It's hard because it's like, well, I do a full service when I do a listing. What do you not want that is in that service? So next time you think about asking your real estate agent to discount their price, think of that. Asking someone to basically not get their 1% that they're supposed to get, which is very small in the grand schemes of things. So just be aware of that, sellers. I hope this has brought you some value. I hope this has also give you a clearer view of what it looks like to sell your house right now and how much you would actually be, having as expenses. And it's really not that bad, especially since it's a seller's market. A lot of things buyers are paying for now: title policy, home warranty, they're paying for survey. So your cost is so much lower, so you net so much more. So if you're thinking about selling, go ahead and click that link below in my description so you can set up a time so we can chat and let's just figure out what equity you have in your house. Let's see if this is something that makes sense for you guys. Well, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Oh my gosh, there she is. It's Kira Ford. Kira Ford. You don't know what? Never heard? Oh my gosh, she's played every time.